Hey guys, how we doing? And welcome back to the Yellow Belt syllabus. In this video, we're looking at the side kick landing in a knife hand side strike in L stance. Here it is. Okay, so if you've checked out the two videos at Yellow Strike before, one for the side kick and one for the knife hand strike, you will know exactly how to perform both of these techniques. We're now asking you to perform one followed by the other as you land. So we will focus a little bit on how we transition from one to the other. We'll have a quick recap on each technique though. So this one's going to be in L stance. Now for that side kick, remember we need to chamber that knee nice and high. We're aiming to bring it back towards our far shoulder. We talked about this before, making sure that our heel is the center point between you and the target so that that side kick travels in a nice straight line and that we're not kicking across like a turning kick. If you're chambering with your shin in the center, then you're going to end up kicking across like a turning kick. So avoid that. Heel in the center, drive forward, making sure that that standing leg is engaged so that you're driving your weight into the kick. But make sure that we keep our weight over that back leg. Don't fall forward after the kick. This will be the main focus here because we've done the kick, we've done the strike, but how do we go from one to the other? So make sure your weight is over that standing leg so that you can do the side kick, you can retract the kick, and if you needed to, you can hover there for a second and you decide when you land. If you find you're just falling into position afterwards, then your weight is too far forward after the kick. So once you've finished the kick, you're going to retract, so pull that heel back in towards you, and then you're going to do your sine wave. So you're going to bend your standing leg to create that little bounce so that we can then drop our weight as we hit the target for that knife hand strike. Remembering to keep that thumb pulled in nice and tight. Remember the pencil rule here. So imagine there's a pencil trapped between your thumb and your finger. So we've got this position here. We don't want thumb pointed out to the side. We don't want to straighten our thumb either. There is a slight gap. The purpose of this, remember, is to try and tense our palm and make sure that the correct part of the hand is nice and strong on impact. We're striking with this section here, that tough, fleshy, muscular bit in your hand, and you would be attacking to the neck of your opponent. For uniformity, we're going to finish at shoulder height. Now remember, for an L stance movement, like a knife hand strike, we're going to finish with our shoulders half facing. So be careful not to turn our shoulders side facing as you land. You should feel like you can comfortably come through the target with that knife hand. You won't be able to do that if you've turned your body to the side too much. Don't forget to cross your hands correctly with the striking hand on top, back to back or watch to watch, and both hands rotate into position on impact. Okay, and that's it for the side kick landing in knife hand side strike in L stance. Awesome job, and see you in the next one.